Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my Sophanem Slayer Dungeon Part 2. This is loot from 200 Corrupted Lizards and Dust Devils. These are the next two in the line of corrupted creatures. In this video again, I'll do a loot breakdown and experience breakdown for each of the creatures. So let's get into the video. In the last video, the Vital Sparks were selling for 400k each. This made these methods of making money absolutely insane. These Vital Sparks sell for really varied amounts after some more research and selling some more. I have sold them at prices between 160k to 600k each. People go kinda crazy on the release, it seems. Some people are buying for ridiculous prices, and I've heard people even selling them upwards of 800k each. Just because they sell for 600, 800k doesn't mean they're always going to sell for that amount. Just because of this right now and it hasn't settled on a price, I'm not going to include the actual rates with the Vital Sparks included at 400k. In this video and in the next video, I will list how many Vital Sparks I would have got in the hour, but I won't actually list how much money I could have made from those sparks because they're so varied right now. I reckon by the end, they'll probably even out at around 200k each. But that's just my assumption. They may stay higher than that or go lower. Anyway, into the actual loot now. The crocodiles were weak to melee rather than mage, but I thought as they're not the highest level creatures, I'll continue maging them as I didn't really seem to have any troubles, and they attack with range attacks anyway. They don't really hurt much. When you got a couple on you, they could hit you a little bit hard, but nothing that a quick shark could not cope with. All in all, just soul splitting them is really effective. Mage still ripped through them nice and quickly, and they were done within no time. No special mechanics, nothing like that, just kill a couple at a time and it was nice and easy work. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And I got 930k minus the 200k for the feathers. That's 730k, which means that's a good 1.5 mil an hour or something. And I was using mage. It would be faster if I used melee against those because of the weakness. I'm okay with like these rates so far. If it continues to increase, I'll be happy. So let's hope that it continues to increase and get better. As for the GP and XP rates from the Corrupted Lizards. The Corrupted Lizards are the ones that require 94 Slayer. I can get around 550 kills an hour with magic. It'd probably be a little bit higher if I was using melee, but it's still quite a few kills. This then equated to 400,000 magic experience an hour, so it's actually decent magic experience to be honest. It also gave me 131,000 constitution experience. As for profit with feathers deducted at 1,500 GP each, it was around 1,718,000 GP an hour in base loot. I don't know whether the Vital Sparks were more rare from the lizards rather than anything else, or I was just super unlucky, but I didn't get any Vital Sparks here, but I did make 1.7 mil in an hour without any Vital Sparks, which seems pretty good to me. As for the Dust Devils, they're kinda spread out, but you can cleave multiple down quite often with a scythe or something with extra range like a Dragon Rider Lance. They're really easy to kill with a scythe, and I expect similar results with a lance or something like that. Even Drygores would be really good here. Although you need to remember that you do have to bring a Slayer helm or a face mask so they don't lower your stats with their attacks. If you come here without a Slayer helm or any protective headgear, then you will have your stats lowered and they will not really be fun to kill. So remember your Slayer helm or your protective headgear, bring some melee gear and go ham. They're really easy to kill. They die within one hurricane pretty much. They're really enjoyable to kill to be honest, and they bounce around and they look pretty cool, so that's a bonus. Hey, I got a key! 367.5k. That's pretty cool. If it sells for that, then I'm happy. 925k plus the key. Pretty good. So many adamant javelins, what the hell? 1,260 of them, they're not going to sell. Yeah. The rest will sell though. And I got the key, so I want to see how much the key sells for. Oh, it sold instantly. 1.7 mil. Instant sold, 1.7 mil. Jesus Christ. So as for the GP and XP rates for these were the Corrupted Dust Devils that require 97 Slayer to kill. I could get around 480 kills an hour with melee using a scythe. So for my attack experience, I got 452,000 experience. That's actually a pretty good rate of combat experience, to be honest, because you also get the 156,000 constitution experience. So combine those together and that's over 600,000 combat experience an hour, which isn't too bad. As for the profit, with feathers deducted at 1,500 GP each, these are pretty similar to the lizards. They're 1.5 mil GP an hour with base loot. Again, not too bad just with the base loot, but then I also got a key drop of 1.7 mil. That means just from these, I would have got 3.2 mil for the hour if I included the key. But again, I did not get any vital sparks, so they may be a bit rarer than I thought. But then again, the early creatures seem to drop them quite often. I have some friends who killed the scorpions for quite a long period of time, and they gained so many sparks. I feel like it's kind of RNG with sparks. Maybe I've just been unlucky with these two creatures, or maybe they are more common from the lower tier stuff. This is all different things that I want to look into in the future with bigger sample sizes. Right now I'm just doing small sample sizes just to get a little look into the rates and things like that, but in the future I want to look at specifically killing a certain monster for maybe 1,000 kills or 5 hours or something like that, and just see how consistent they are with keys, sparks, XP, GP, stuff like that. So for now, we're just doing these 200 kills to get base rates and just to show you guys what they were for me just in this little trial run. But in the future, I'm going to do bigger, more exciting loot videos. As always, thanks for watching. Give the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new for future content like this and plenty more to come. Goblin Slayers is my clan. It's open to everyone, so feel free to join. You can join my friends chat Maikeru in-game if you fancy to chat with me or anyone else in there as well. The Discord link will be in the description if you fancy chatting on voice communications. I'm usually in there when I'm not doing voiceovers and things like that, so you can feel free to pop along and have a chat. Twitter link will be in the description as well if you fancy following me on there. And until next time, see ya.